Well, Delmarva, each week we keep setting that bar just a little higher, and each week you keep coming through with your tips.
For weeks, we have profiled a number of Wicomico's most wanted, and each and every week you have stepped up and have helped the sheriff's office pull these guys and gals off our streets. Well, here with another round of his most wanted is Lieutenant Tim Robinson of the Wicomico County Sheriff's Office. This has actually turned into my favorite part of Monday, to find out what's happened.
Well, I can tell you right now, normally we get tips on these wanted fugitives, but last week we had 3 people that we profiled, 3 out of the 6 who walked into the sheriff's office and said, here I am.
Walked in.
Either they saw themselves on the program or somebody called them up and said, hey, guess what? You were just profiled.
Like Chelsea Wilson.
Chelsea Wilson walked in and turned herself in. Jason Payne walked in and turned himself in, along with William Harp. And all 3 of them, the warrants were served, and now they're going to go through the process.
All right, so we have those from last week.
Yes.
Now you have a new batch.
Yes, I have 6 more that we're hoping that either they will see themselves on your show today, or somebody will call us and let us know, or actually call Crime Solvers and let us know where we can find them.
All right, let's start off with Mr. Barnes.
Yes, Mr. Barnes, for any of our viewers up in the Seaford area, he is wanted on criminal child support. He did not show up to court. So we have a circuit court bench warrant that will take him into custody.
All right, how about Eugene Bowen?
Bowen is also wanted for unpaid child support. We believe him still be into the Salisbury area. So again, if you know where Bowen is, please give Crime Solvers a call.
Next we have THERESSA Coleman.
Ms. Coleman, we believe her to be up in the Seaford area. She's wanted in connection with a theft case where she violated her probation. So again, if anybody knows where we can find her, please give Crime Solvers a call.
All right, take a good close look here at Ralph Findley.
Ralph Findley, he was an interesting case because he was arrested for DUI on Christmas Day at the end of 2013. What made the case a little interesting was he lied to the arresting deputy about his name, and it wasn't until later on in the process that he figured out his true identity. So he was already predisposed to try to get out of this by providing a false name, which generated another criminal charge. But by the time the court case came around, Mr. Findley did not show up. So we do have an address for him up in the Wilmington area, so we're hoping that some of the viewers up in your northern part of your viewing area might know where we can find Mr. Findley, and we will extradite him from the state of Delaware.
All right, let's move on to Maurice Harrison.
Maurice Harrison, he is wanted in connection with a violation of probation that followed a conviction where he was charged with making repeated harassing and annoying phone calls. So again, if you know where Mr. Harrison is, please give Crime Solvers a call.
And finally, let's take a look at Renee Lane.
Miss Lane has been previously profiled before, and if you're watching Miss Lane, we have gotten tips on you. So please, if anybody else has any information on Miss Lane, or if Miss Lane herself wants to turn herself in, we would be happy with either one.
All right, so we know that you use Facebook.
Yes, Facebook, we are getting tips. People are seeing our Facebook wanted people, either through us or their local law enforcement agencies that are sharing our wanted list. We have people that are calling Crime Solvers saying they're learning about our wanted fugitives through Facebook. And we're putting information back on the Facebook when these people are arrested or they're taken into custody.
So be sure to hit like, hit follow, and go that way. Now, the phone number that we can call?
410-548-1776. And again, I always want to stress, you can call any time of day or night. Those phone calls will be answered 24 hours a day. You are going to be treated with anonymity, and you are not calling any law enforcement agency. The person on the other end is a civilian who is never going to ask your name. They don't want to know your name, and you're going to be treated with a code number.
All right, Lieutenant Tim, thank you so much.
All righty, thank you. Let's get these people off the street.
Absolutely, and if you would like more information on Crime Solvers, go to WBOZ.com and click on our picture at the top of the page. We're still ahead on Delmarva Life, so just how much salt do you think you consume every day? Well, up next, we're getting a clear picture of how much sodium we consume, and you know what? It may surprise you. Find out what all that salt could be doing to your health and how one piece of fruit may be able to help.
So when you woke up this morning, did you reach for the coffee? Nothing like a warm cup of joe to get you started, but what about adding butter to that Java? Yeah, butter. You're going to find out why more and more people are making it part of their daily routine. Delmarva Live will be right back.